Hello, welcome to my studio. My name is Royal Majesty Funsho Timothy from Labata, Ilefe, Ocean State, Nigeria. And welcome to my channel. Today, I'll be talking about the marriage challenges immigrants confronts in the diaspora. And being a king, I've I've been living in the States for so long. I kind of understand it a little bit. And part of the mandate given to us as king is that we do our best to bring some resolution to what is happening in this society. And that's what I'm doing this. Now, what are the challenges that immigrant faces in the diaspora? What are my challenges, sorry to say? What are my challenges immigrant faces? Um, Two things stands out to me. Two things stands out. Yeah. And the two things that stands out to me is one, separation and divorce, and two, the choice we make when we choose our spouses, especially when we come back home. Now I'm going to talk about the choice we make for us. Well, most of us have come back home to get married, which is great. We're lovely. Well, this mistakes we made most time is that we choose the trophy wives. And who do I call the trophy wives? The wives, the girls, the ladies that on a given day you wouldn't marry to you. They wouldn't marry you. Not because you're not pretty, not because you're not good looking, but because you're just not the type. I mean, that's just a fact of life. So, but they marry you anyway because why? Because you're from the diaspora, and they believe that you will be the ticket to going back to the diaspora. So, I mean, you got to be a fool not to believe that. You got to be a fool not to believe that somebody who comes from the diaspora want to marry you, and you can say no. But the question now remains: when you bring this girl or this lady or this woman to the diaspora, can you keep them? Can you keep this lady? Because bringing a girl of this magnitude to the diaspora really means that you're bringing a professional player to the big leagues. You know what's going to happen when you get the big leagues. The big boys going to come. They're going to come, and they're going to come with the big money, and they're going to spend, and they're going to do what? They're going to provide that lovely trophy from your hands, and that's sad. The other point I want to talk about is divorce and separation, and that's really killing the society. It's killing. You know what are the causes of separation and divorces? And I gotta tell you, it's a lot of them. It's not a typical thing that happens. It's a typical thing that happens among husband and wives, separations, divorces. But you can find out it happens a lot more in the diaspora. And I can tell you one of the reasons why professions that these divorces come from. One profession stands out, and the profession that I'm talking about that most of you probably know is the profession of healthcare professionals. Yes, I said it. Healthcare professionals. I laugh about it because something that I've seen, that I've observed, or probably experienced too. The question we don't ask ourselves is, why do healthcare professionals have high rate of divorce? Why? Why have the only one always having issues with their marriages? Why are the only one always having to separate from the spouses? And the biggest question is, why is it the woman that does that more than every other sex? So this is the question that my program, my show, my channel, want to tackle. And I'm hoping that all of you that's going to be partaking in this program will understand that this is a cancer that we all have to tackle. It's a cancer that we all have to really fight because it's hitting to a fabric of a society here in the diaspora. I'm not just talking about here in the United States. I'm talking about London, Australia, Japan, China, all over the world where Africans, immigrants lives. Healthcare professionals, nurses, doctors have this problem. I'm not saying that every other profession doesn't have it. Yet there are cases of law enforcement workers, especially correction officers. Yes, correction officers. They also have this problem, but it's so common among healthcare professionals. So, ladies and gentlemen, where welcome to my show, Royal Majesty Talk, where we all gonna talk. We're gonna talk and dialogue about it, and I'm hoping that this problem can resolve, can tackle head on, so that marriages will be saved, home will be safe, and above all, these kids that are involved in these marriages can have a decent life because some of them are traumatized for life. Please join me in this great talk. Real Majesty Talk, a talk that reveals the whole of our society. Thank you.